Every person who's ever touched a ball wanted to be on ESPN. They are the greatest sports network ever. And to be working for these guys is an honor and a privilege. It is.
Well, those feelings of joy and appreciation didn't last for very long. That was Sir Charles Barkley 4 short months ago, massaging his lips as he planted a nice smooch on ESPN's ass. I love it here at ESPN. This network is swell. 4 months later, Charles Barkley has quickly realized why so many people have left the worldwide leader in woke. This week, Charles Barkley spoke with Dan Patrick, and as always, he was brutally honest with his assessment of how things are going at ESPN. Charles Barkley is pissed off, and rightfully so. We are 4 months into the NBA season. ESPN has broadcast inside the NBA 4 times in 4 months. For decades, the show was on every Thursday night, but as soon as they move over to ESPN, they go from once a week to once a month. The question is why? In ESPN's defense, Adam Silver has shifted NBA games away from the network, at least in the beginning of the season. Throughout the first half of the season, the NBA has been heavily featured on NBC and Amazon Prime. It's not very hard to figure out why. ESPN's coverage of the NBA sucks. It's the drizzling shits. It's the worst coverage of any league on television. In the year of our Lord 2026, with all of the talented broadcasters available, ESPN still has Mark Jones. Who? Mark Jones! Mark Jones! ESPN still has Mark Jones calling NBA games. Mark Jones, the worst broadcaster in the history of broadcasting. ESPN has that dude calling games in the league that's helping keep this network alive. But according to Colin Cowherd, there could be another reason for the demise of Inside the NBA. In my opinion, this could be a way that ESPN is trying to get back into the NBA's good graces. Because according to Colin Cowherd, the disappearance of Inside the NBA, this disappearance is intentional. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. A couple of months ago, I was watching the NBA pregame show on Amazon Prime. Adam Silver was the special guest, and he was complimenting Amazon and NBC for their coverage of the league. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate your coverage. For decades, our league has been damaged by the incompetent coverage at ESPN. You guys actually know what the hell you're talking about. At the time, I thought it was an obvious criticism of the worldwide leader in woke. I mean, it's no secret that ESPN has absolutely no idea how to cover the NBA. They have Monica McDougal as one of their NBA analysts. The same Mo McDougal who wasn't qualified to play pretend basketball in the WNBA dump. There are YouTubers who cover the NBA better than ESPN. Like I said, at the time, I thought Adam Silver was talking specifically about ESPN, but I didn't think about the secondary victim of his criticism. I didn't think about Adam Silver potentially talking about the crew on Inside the NBA. As fans, I think we can all agree Inside the NBA is the best sports show on TV. For fans, the show is amazing, but from a league's perspective, from Adam Silver's perspective, Inside the NBA doesn't do the league any favors. Think about it. Charles Barkley is falling asleep during games. Charles Barkley openly admits he doesn't watch the regular season, doesn't know the names of NBA players. Charles Barkley and Shaq, they are constantly shitting on the modern NBA product. Again, from a fan's perspective, Inside the NBA is incredibly entertaining. Their honesty is refreshing because they are willing to say what the fan base is thinking. ESPN would never do that because they are terrified of losing the NBA. But from Adam Silver's perspective, Inside the NBA is damaging to the league. When TNT lost the NBA, they were shopping Inside the NBA to other networks. There were talks with NBC. There were rumors that the show would go on a streaming platform. But according to the conspiracy theory from Colin Cowherd, maybe, just maybe, ESPN made a promise to the NBA. They purchased the show and they promised Adam Silver they would bury it. Charles, Shaq, Kenny, Ernie, they'd be on the missing persons report besides the anonymous faces of WNBA players. 4 months into the season, show's been invisible. They have disappeared. Now, in fairness to ESPN, maybe they are waiting until the second half of the NBA season to broadcast Inside the NBA. College football's over. NFL season's basically done. But I wouldn't put it past Adam Silver to want the show buried, forgotten about. The NBA is incredibly sensitive about their public image, and Adam Silver controls everything. You think Cooper Flag going to Dallas after they traded Luka Doncic, you think that was a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that Inside the NBA has been buried after years of shitting on the NBA product? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.